Okay, basically, I'm going to teach you a couple of my made-up card tricks, and this is just a series of tutorials on how to do false cuts and everything, okay? So first, I'll start off with an easy trick that any of you guys should get, and let's just say you selected like the 5 of diamonds or something. Now, this whole video is going to be about card control, so basically, I'm going to teach you how to control the cards as good as I can, which people say is pretty good. So, false cuts are key to controlling cards, right? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is I will tell you, I'm trying to control your card somewhere into the middle of the deck, right? So I know where your card is, okay? So if I know where your card is, I can win any poker game. Or anything, really, because I did know where your card was, right in the middle of the deck, right there. Not only that, you have to remember the 3 of diamonds, okay? This is the same trick, it's just you have to remember the 3 of diamonds. Okay. Do you remember the 3 of diamonds? As we take the 5 of your card, the 5 of diamonds, put it right on the top of the deck. Okay, and with a little snap of the finger, it actually changes right to the 3 of diamonds. I don't know if the camera got that, but and if we take the 3 of diamonds and stick the 3 of diamonds right there, flip it over, the only card flipped over in the deck, cut it into the middle, changes back to the 5 of diamonds. Okay, so first of all, this video is all about card control, and card control is pretty easy once you get the handling down, right? It's all about false cuts, false shuffles, and everything, and getting the card on the top from the middle somewhere. Now, in the trick, oh sorry, didn't ever flip that over, but in the trick, I took a random card, which is, I guess in this case, the 4 of clubs. Acted like I put it in the middle of the deck, which I did, but I pushed down on the card as I put it into the middle of the deck, right? So I push down as it goes in, catch a pinky break right above it. Now you need to look up these tips on YouTube on how to get pinky breaks and everything. Now basically, if you're a beginner, you could just cut the cards right above that pinky break and get it on the top. Or what I did is I just did a bunch of false cuts and tricky cuts to get it on the top. So I think I did something like this. I don't know. It was something like that. I don't know. And then I did another false cut that I made up earlier today. And it's still on the top, right? And so if you're a beginner, all you need to do is really get their card on the top, but just like cutting it or something. And now what you do is you cut from the top and get a pinky break right above their card. And so as you're spreading out the cards, I'll move my thumb so you can see that card that you had your pinky break on is already kind of showing. So you know where that card is as you spread out. Now you can look up how to do this. So you get your pinky break and you kind of hide it, but as you go through you can really feel where their card is. So once you get to their card, it'll kind of like feel different and you'll know where their card's at. You'll get to do this like so good that you don't even have to look. I can just go through and I can be like, oh, that's your card, right? Okay? So once you find their card, you can find their card in any way. You don't even have to do that. You tell them to remember the bottom card, whichever it is. You get this bottom card on the top. I did it by a couple cuts and I shuffled it to the top. So I pulled cards off the top of the deck until I got to the last card and put it on top. Then as I was showing you the 4 of clubs, I got a pinky break on the top cards. So when I put the 4 of clubs on the top, I simply do a double lift. And you can look up how to do a double lift on YouTube once again. And then I put it back on the top. Now what I do is I cut it, slide it forward, acting like I'm taking the 4 of hearts now, when really I'm taking the 4 of clubs. And then I flip the deck over and I put it face down on all the face up cards. Simply, the trick's already done. It's all about card control. They'll be amazed even though it's a simple trick. That's the end of the video. Please subscribe and like.